Another major NASCAR silly season domino has fallen as Christian Eckes will move up to the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2025. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to the video. As I just said, we got some pretty major breaking silly season news as it has been officially announced that Christian Eckes will move up to the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2025 to drive the number 16 car for Kaulig Racing in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. We do not know who the crew chief and the sponsorship is at this current moment in time, but Christian Eckes will move up to the NASCAR Xfinity Series. The lineup for Kaulig Racing in 2025 is as follows. Daniel Dye is going to drive the number 10 car. Josh Williams is going to drive the number 11 car next year. So Josh Williams will be back with the organization next year. And Christian Eckes will move up to the Xfinity Series to be full-time with the organization. There's been a lot of speculation. There's been a lot of rumors and a lot of rumblings that this was going to end up happening. And now we're going to get to see the chance and opportunity for Christian Eckes to move up. I think this is absolutely well-deserved in my opinion. Christian Eckes has really improved over the last few years and has become a championship threat and contender in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series over the last few years. In 2023, he scored, of course, I believe 4 victories that year. He won at Phoenix, he won at Kansas, he won Atlanta, and won another race in the middle of the season, but unfortunately did not make the championship 4. So far this year, in 2024, Christian Eckes has scored 3 wins so far, those coming at Nashville, Bristol, and I believe Martinsville as well. And Christian Eckes also won the regular season championship for the Craftsman Truck Series as well. On top of that, he's been really the biggest competitor to Corey Heim throughout the 2024 season. And I think Christian Eckes is going to do extremely well in the number 16 car, considering the fact that AJ Allmendinger will be moving up to the Cup Series next year to drive the number 16 car full-time. You had to bring someone in who I really thought was going to be a great replacement. And I think having Christian behind the wheel of this car makes a ton of sense. I expect Christian to do very, very well. So what are my realistic expectations for Christian Eckes going into 2025? Realistically, I think Christian Eckes is going to be a championship threat and contender. I think he will win a couple races next year. I think he gets at least 2 to 3 victories potentially in 2025. I think he will contend for the championship. I think he will at least for sure make the round of 8 next year. But I think he also has a really great chance and opportunity to get to the championship 4. There's no doubt that Kaulig Racing, no doubt, has taken a major step in backwards in performance a little bit, even though Shane Van Gisbergen has picked up 3 victories so far this year. AJ is still looking for that first win of the season. And need to bring someone in there who is very young, a hot shot prospect, who is going to help you out a lot. And Christian is that guy. There's no disrespect to Daniel Dye and Josh Williams, but I don't think that Daniel Dye and Josh Williams were really going to be able to bring this program up. You needed that core driver who was really going to help your program to continue to grow, and I think Christian Eckes is going to be that guy. And this also could lead in the future, which is probably be mentioned in the press conference here in just a little bit. This could lead to Christian Eckes maybe making some select Cup Series starts in 2025. There have been some talk about him maybe moving up to the Cup Series full-time at one point, maybe driving for Front Row, maybe driving for Kaulig Racing perhaps, which we also don't know what the sponsorship situation is. My best guess is Christian Eckes more than likely is going to be getting help by Kaulig. They're probably going to be paying out of pocket because there's probably teams that want him. I wouldn't be shocked if JRM wanted him for the Xfinity, but of course he probably needs sponsorship funding to go there. And of course he probably had some other teams like Front Row that were interested in Cup, but obviously that did not end up happening. I think this is a really good stepping stone for Christian. I think he's earned the right and opportunity to move up. I feel like another year in a Trucks Series would have not made any sense in my opinion. And because of the fact that AJ is moving up, like I've already said, you need to bring someone in there that's really going to help your program grow. And I think Christian is going to be able to be that guy who can really grow and help develop this program going forward. And you're going to have a core driver to bring around the team. And I'm excited for Christian. I really am a big fan of Christian's this year. And I think he's got a really good chance and opportunity to get his first ever truck championship, considering the fact he won at Phoenix the last summer there in the Truck Series. Yes, it was a complete wreck fest, but Christian, I believe, had dominated that race. I think Christian is going to have a really good chance and opportunity to win the championship for the end of this year, and I would not be surprised or shocked if we see him win the Xfinity title next year. Yes, I know their program at Phoenix hasn't been great in recent years, but I think Christian is a solid road course racer. I think he will be a contender at multiple road courses throughout the year, considering Kaulig is generally very good at those types of tracks. And also, he's probably going to get help from other people. AJ is going to be able to coach him. And, of course, whoever gets in the 31 car, which could be Harrison Burton, it could be Daniel Hemrick, it could be Ty Dillon. We don't know at this point. But he's probably going to get coached by some of those guys to really help and grow. And then you think about other rumors as well. There's rumors that Kaulig could be technically fielding a fourth car for Rev Racing, perhaps. Nick Sanchez rumor moving up to Xfinity. So those two might be working together as well in some sense, in some sort of capacity, with Rev rumored to be moving up. But I think, like I said, this is a fantastic and great move for Christian. I think he's going to have a very strong year next year. I think he will be a legit championship threat and championship contender throughout the rest of the year, and I'm excited to see what Christian can do at Kaulig Racing in 2025. So that leaves Christian. We know he's moving up next year. What does it mean for the rest of silly season? Well, obviously, we know JRM is still not finalized everything for 2025. We know Connor Zilisch is driving the 88 car next year. We do know that Justin Allgaier and Sammy Smith are both expected to return to JRM next year. Those have not been officially announced at this time. Brandon Jones is rumored to be leaving Junior Motorsports at the end of this year. There are rumors that he's going over to Joe Gibbs Racing, going back over there next year. There is a chance potentially that Williams Walsh and Taylor Gray both could also move up to the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2025. Those rumors have been circulating. We already know that Sheldon Creed and Sam Mayer, they're of course moving over to the Haas factory team for 2025. We also know there's some other drivers in Cup that could head back down to Xfinity. We also know some other stuff there as well. But what about the truck series? With Christian moving up to Xfinity, what does this mean for the 19 truck? There's been mention of some guys that could move away. I saw a post on Instagram from NASCAR Nostalgia that Tyler Anker may be leaving McAnally Hilgeman at the end of the year. Because apparently he was spotted in the Spire shop. But also, there have been rumors about Corey LaJoie being a candidate to drive the 19 truck next year, which I find to be very, very interesting. I think Corey LaJoie could rebuild his career over there, and I think Corey would have a solid chance and opportunity to really build himself back up once again. I think, though, that for Christian Eckes, this is a fantastic move. I think Christian is one of the best prospects. I would put him number 3, probably behind Corey Heim and Connor Zilisch when it comes to the young prospects you have. But Christian is very, very good in my opinion, and I think he's earned the right and opportunity to get a chance to drive for this team and organization next year. I do expect that Christian will have some growing pains at the beginning of the year. I wouldn't be surprised if you see him make some selected Xfinity starts, maybe with the 10 car before the end of the year potentially. That wouldn't surprise or shock me, and they're probably going to announce sponsorship down the road in the near future for Christian. But like I said, this is a really exciting day for Christian. I think he's earned the right and opportunity, and you're going to have a really solid rookie class next year. You're obviously going to have Connor Zilisch moving up to Xfinity full-time. You're going to have Christian Eckes next year. You're obviously going to have other drivers that are moving in. Rumors of Carson Coughlin moving to JRM potentially, and some other drivers, and maybe other drivers like Haley Deegan can find rides at this point. We don't know entirely at the moment what's going to happen, but I'm so excited for Christian. I think he's going to have a really strong, great year next year, and I think he easily will get a few wins with Kaulig Racing in the Xfinity Series in the 2025 season. I'm excited for him. I cannot wait to see Christian get the chance and opportunity to run full-time with Kaulig Racing in 2025. So, that is good for today's special breaking news episode on Christian Eckes. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support on Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts below on today's episode. What are your expectations for Christian Eckes in 2025? Do you think he's going to be a championship contender or not? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Later today on the channel, have reactions to NASCAR Cup Series qualifying for the Southern 500, and then we will also have the Xfinity Series race review, and then of course we're going to have the SVG video, depending on how he performs. Then on Sunday, we're going to have a starting lineup for the Cookout Southern 500, and then we'll have the race review for the Cookout Southern 500 as well, and there will be a NASCAR news video Monday, middle of the day, and then on Tuesday will be playoff predictions for 2025 for the NASCAR Cup Series. I got a ton of great NASCAR content dropping over the course of the next couple days that I cannot wait for you guys to check out. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.